Hi, you should know this face by now. It's the Wuzman. Don't click away yet. I'll be at Six Flags Great Adventure in a little bit, like 2 or 3 hours. I just have a little statement to make first. I never planned on making this video. The first video was more so just to show my friends how the park is run during COVID-19. Specifically, a good friend of mine who goes by the name of Albie Coasters, whose channel I'll be linking down in the description below. Go check him out. And a friend of mine who works there. So, as I said, I'm going to be there in about 2 or 3 hours, but the power of video editing magic, you'll be there in about 30 seconds, give or take. I'm going to be filming some of the scare zones and just giving my general thoughts on it. The haunted mazes, I plan on getting the pass, but I can't film it because that's against the rules and I don't want to get kicked out of the park, so... yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So, jump cut. 3, 2, 1, go. Jump cut successful. I'm here. Alright, your boy's actually in the park now. The fountain is orange. First order of business. Let's marathon the fuck out of Nitro. Orange fountain. Okay, one of the cool things this year is if you go to the ride accessibility whatever, you get a physical map. So if you're into doing that stuff, get it there. I got it, so I don't need another, but hey, it's good. The clown area of the boardwalk is now in Movie Town, called Clown Town, which I think is funny because my small group of friends and I, we always called the area around boardwalk, whatever, that was Clown Town to us. Now this is Clown Town, with this clown on the carousel. Alrighty, I've gotten everything set, and now I'm off to Marathon El Toro, hopefully. Be back in a bit. And by marathon, I mean twice, I guess. I stopped only after twice for like 2 reasons. One, I thought it was later than it actually was. It's about 5:45, and I'm unsure if they're doing this still, the whole parade this year, so I want to get my way over to Clown Town, or is Demon District. I'm still calling it Demon District. And time for it. And 2, the line was getting a little long, which also kind of has to do with time, so, and even if I have, since I'm kind of sped, I have the one free pass. Hey, you can go through the exit for each ride, so I could just do that. So I'm gonna wait for the parade and then go from there. Also, quick little curiosity. I saw the cell block 6 towers from the lift hill of Nitro. Sat in the right seat, row 5. Probably get a slightly better view if you were in the front, though I'm not 100% sure. Really, I think all that matters is that you're on the right side, and then the rest go from there. Clown Town is at least decently well decorated. I don't think nearly as well as the boardwalk, but it's got some theming to it. I like it. Many cobwebs. Six Flags specialty. Alright, they just gave the 10-minute warning before Hallowfest is supposed to start. I really hope the parade happens this year. I'm going to be a little pissed if it isn't, but I get the limitations. Past the time, I'm going to talk to a friend in games who happens to be in Area 1 today, so I can do that for 5 minutes and then probably film the parade. Everyone say hi to Six Flags Isaac. This is the friend I was talking to. Bye. See ya. Love you. No homo. What? No homo.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes. It is 6 o'clock. Nothing yet. Crowd is pretty small, but I'm sure it'll get bigger soon. Alright, there wasn't like anything in terms of a parade. They just kind of showed up. It's still pretty amusing. Pretty cool clown breakdancing. In Clown Town. Clown Town photo op. Yeah. So remember how like last year that there were like season pass things, like you pay once, you get to visit all the mazes like for all year? They don't have it this year. The best they have is a combo for one day where you just punch out the 4 mazes they got. $20. I mean, for what you're getting, it's not bad, but I'd rather just pay once and then use it the rest of the season. I talked with my friend a little more about all this. I got the Maze Pass, as I said. I'm kind of pissed that Cell Block 6 didn't happen this year. I think they totally could have pulled that off. But it's whatever. $20 for one maze each. Not bad. I'm going to see what's in the boardwalk area and go from there. Or not, I had another thought on my mind. I think there was a rumor going around earlier when Hallowfest wasn't actually happening. Or rather, it was just announced that there would only be like 2 scare actors in each zone. Not true. I think there's 8 to 10. Not as much as last year, but again, social distancing and all that. So you got to expect that. So yeah. Looks like they officially rebranded the Ichiban Tea House in there as Chopsticks Express. Something which I'm not a super huge fan of, but whatever. Shit sucks sometimes. Not much over here. I'd imagine there'd be at least something, but no. No ghouls. So now I'm just gonna walk around, ride King of Kilimanjaro while I wait for all the mazes to open. I think it's about an hour or so before sunset, so I have time. Plenty of it. Alright, King of Ka was good. I crawled over the top. I legit, it's probably the slowest I've ever done it. So now I'm doing Zumanjaro. Just to show you how stupidly long this line is. I'm going to film all of it, put it in real time, probably splash some crappy music over it, and then go from there. So music's probably going to come on in 3, 2, 1. Take a look at the sky. I think it's maze time. And the first one is right here, all around this corner. Mama's Farm. I'll film the entrance of each and then just give my thoughts after it once I'm done in it. Yeah, Mama's Farm. Bloodshed, whatever the hell it is. Alright, I'll be back. So Mama's Farm just kind of happened. The atmosphere was pretty creepy, but pretty low on the ghouls. I think the atmosphere alone is enough, at least for me. I think up next is Wicked Woods. Last time I did that was 3 years ago, and that was awful because apparently it was like all this build-up, and then nothing was done with it. Apparently, because the dude who played the Sasquatch, he was just given breaks whenever. So we're gonna see if that's changed this year, and if not, it's going to be another waste of time. I'm not saying Mama's Farm wasn't a waste of time. It was just kind of bit of a letdown. Next up, Wicked Woods. Obnoxious electronic music in the background. So I did that. Still no Bigfoot, but it was at least decent. So all that build up to nothing. But it was at least decently creepy this time. I'm in the area, so I'm just going to do Bizarro and then go from there. It's been a while since I've been on a coaster, like an hour. Yeah, it's time. I haven't gotten a night ride on Bizarro in a little while, so yeah, it'd be good. Alright, I'm telling y'all right now, that was one of the smoothest rides I've ever gotten on Bizarro. Still got a rattle, of course, but That, like, during the second half, it wasn't unbearable. Like, it was actually legitimately really good. Probably solidifies its place as number 4 in the park. So yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe I should get something to eat. I haven't really eaten in about 8 hours at this point. I had mildly big lunch, but I always have a mildly big lunch. So I don't know. Next maze isn't for a little while, so maybe I'll just grab something quick to eat before my meal plan expires. Your boy almost forgot about Lady of the Lake. It's not a maze, but it's a scare zone, so might as well. This part of the park used for holiday, Christmas time. It's actually kind of creepy here, because like there's supposed to be people here, but there isn't. It's like this odd thing. It's like you go into a Target and it's empty, or whatever store. I know in Florida they got Publix. I don't know, other stores. Little laser light show by the fountain. Still orange. I think they run out of blood for the bodies. Although I don't. It seems like such an artificial orange that you can't even spread the rumor this year that, oh hey, they're using blood of the deceased in the water. No. It's such a fucking radiant artificial orange. So the Coke Freestyle is now at Candy Apple's place. They removed the Coke Freestyle machines and got a little table in there. Beanie Babies, whatever the hell they are, I don't know. Another stand as well as the stand that was in there already. See some lamps and fountain still. Probably got a ghoul on or two. Alright, I'm eating. I got a meatball parm from whatever this is. It's got like 4 tables in it, so I'm eating inside. This stuff for 6 bucks. I'm done eating. Now let's see Reflections of the Dead. Oh, that was a waste of time. There were zero ghouls in there. It was just a mirror maze with creepy props and music. It's boring. Don't bother. Now, I gotta take a piss again, but after that, probably Wonder Woman and then Aftermath. Let's hope this doesn't malfunction on us again. Well, good thing it didn't break down, because that ride kicked ass. Well, Wonder Woman always kicks ass. So I guess now it's time for the final and probably best haunted maze, Apocalypse. I call it Aftermath because that's what I first did it as, and I'm gonna keep calling it that until it's not called Apocalypse anymore. Probably next season. I remember the girl who's checking hang on, my glasses. The girl who's checking tickets for Mama's Farm, she said that this would only be for 1 year. I'm not sure if she meant she said it's probably going to go back to Fright Fest next year. They just changed it because they have all the COVID precautions in place, and they don't want to, in her words, taint. Imagine air quotes on my head, taint the reputation of Fright Fest, whatever reputation that may be. So, time for Aftermath. Post-apocalyptica? Oh yes. Party Pooper. Aftermath is pretty good, as always. Yeah. Had the longest line out of all of them from what I saw. As you can see right there, Reflections of the Dead has 2 people in line. 3, I think. No, that looks like 4. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Reflections of the Dead was a waste of time. Wicked Woods was same as 3 years ago. Built up to a lot and then delivered nothing. Mama's Farm was alright. Aftermath, a little bit neutered, but to be expected, I guess. So I'm probably going to finish off with some Batman, maybe another ride on Nitro, and then call it. I'll go from there. So Batman was actually surprisingly smooth today. I'm not sure if I either want to go on a photo lap, throw some music over it, or do another round on Nitro. I'll check the line on Nitro. Probably shouldn't be that long. And then I might still have time for a photo lap. Well, I think I'll call it a night there. I rode Nitro again, front row. Not much in terms of airtime, obviously, but Nitro night ride's a fucking experience. If you haven't done it, do it. I'd imagine there's not many of you who haven't done it, but in case you haven't, do it. Not a joke. It's the best experience you'll get at Six Flags Great Adventure. Probably even more than on that ride on El Toro. Because I know a lot of people will just go to, oh hey, El Toro. Yeah. Luckily, in my humble opinion, I know what good ejector air time is like, and that is the awesome Aero Hyper Magnum XL200. That puts El Toro to shame. I'm sorry to anyone who loves El Toro, but I know better. Alright, I'll probably explain my thoughts a little more on the way out since my dad is here to pick me up. And other than that, yeah. So now that I headed out, might as well give my thoughts on Hallowfest, because it was something. So the mazes in comparison to last year, or 2018 rather, I only went to Fright Fest once last year. That was due to job obligations. They're a bit neutered, but that's to be expected because, you know, COVID, social distancing, probably not as many ghouls in an area, and that applies to the mazes as well. As for the mazes that you should do, Apocalypse, I'm still going to call it Aftermath. Aftermath and maybe Mama's Farm. Wicked Woods is same as usual, I guess. There's a stilt dude over there. Hey, what's up? Yeah, if you're gonna go here, go for the coasters. The longest I had to wait for anything was 30 minutes on, but it's King to Ka, so to be expected. So the maze is not too great, but I mean, for $20, you get to do everything once, which, hey, if you got $20 burning a hole in your pocket, it's not the worst thing you could spend your money on. So yeah, I think that's gonna cut it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and maybe I'll do a holiday in the park edition when November rolls around. Who knows? Otherwise, if you want to see more coaster vlogs, check out Albie Coasters. I said twice already. I'll link them in the description. I'll link him in the description. I'm often in his video sometimes, so go watch him. All right, see ya. I never planned on making a second outro to this, but some circumstances in the editing room have forced my hand. So right here you have the clip for Zumanjaro and its 4.5 minute monotony, and then the clip where I'm about to go into Mama's Farm. Now this clip right here, this is a clip about me talking about Zumanjaro and King to Ka. Basically, Zumanjaro is good, King to Ka, I crawled over the top hat. I didn't mention it in the video as well, but launch was really smooth, and I'm about to do mazes. Here's the thing. I can't play it. The video file corrupted. I can't transfer it to my laptop. If I can upload it to YouTube right from my phone, I will. Like, once this video goes up, give it like an hour or something. I don't know. However long it takes. Just upload that raw, because I can't transfer it to my laptop, and that's where I do all my editing. Other than that, remains a lost clip, and yeah, audio still fine, but video no. So, yeah, once again, thank you for watching, if you bothered to watch this far, and see you around.